It's a lovely Saturday morning. The temperatures are starting to fall off a little bit and it feels wonderful. What I got to do is sometime today I need to move this thing. I think I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and set it where it goes. And then that'll help me mock up some other stuff. Like maybe my wiring and so on and so forth. I'm going to do that sometime today. But first, I got to go out here and take care of a little something. I'll show you. This is a guy at works. He's a surveyor, lays plans on the hood all the time. I don't know if I can make it shiny again, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but we're gonna give it a shot. The paint's kind of decaying, I think, but let's see what happens. Alright, that's not gonna work out that great. It made it shinier, but it almost highlights where the paint is decaying. That's what it is. It's not really scratched. The clear coat's coming apart. So I guess it's a good 25 footer. Alright, we got to clean up our stuff. We need to clean up this workbench from the priming activities. Here's why you want to let the primer sit. Look at that. Look how much it's shrunk in just a few days. Alright, let's clean up this mess and we'll try to move that cab, and then we got some other stuff to do. Here's what we got to do, man. We got to get ready for our annual trip to the mountains. And I think we're taking 2, so we got to hustle up. Alright. In addition to cleaning, I cleaned the air filter and the coils on my air conditioner because it's starting to get warmed up, and I've been doing lots of sanding and it was nasty. Nasty, man. Alright, there's something you ain't seen in a long time. I ain't seen it in a long time. Put the cab on it. I was going to paint it before I done that, but I woke up in the middle of the night the other night and said, you know what? Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just set the cab on there and mock up the wiring and all that stuff. Because, you know, I might need to do some cutting here and there. So, I think that's what's going to happen. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I've got other things to do, and one of which is to clean up this mess and fix it so we can pull the one that you can see just outside the window. See it there? We're going to pull that one in. It needs a bunch of work. Well, not a bunch of work, but it needs some work. It needs some maintenance. You know, the more I think about it, the more I agree with myself that it was a good idea to put the cab on. I noticed I have a small malfunction with the brake pedals. I somehow miscalculated and the pedal hits the floor before I can hook my linkage back up. But that's easily remedied. So, but I'm not going to work on this now. We got other stuff to do. I'm going to show you in a minute. You know, I changed the oil in that thing before I tore it all apart, and evidently I messed up the seal on the drain plug when I done it or something, because it's leaked oil ever since. Out the drain plug a little bit. So I said I'm going to quit messing with this thing, but I had another observation. I'm going to have to turn my exhaust clamp right there. It's a little too tight. And I think I'll go ahead and put the steering wheel in it at some point. Not today. And I need to mock up the gauges and where all the computer's gonna go and all that stuff before I paint it. So you know what all that means, bud? We probably won't paint it till spring, but that's alright. Right?
I guess.
We could have more stuff ready in the spring to paint anyways, like the doors and the fenders, the hood. And then we get a chance to mock up the air cleaner and how to run the wires. Alright, I gotta pull the other project in. Reorganize some stuff first though. The boy is thoroughly unimpressed with my broom. I've had that broom longer than I've had you. And you know why I got that broom? because I found it somewhere, probably in a dumpster. So if you don't like my broom this Christmas, which isn't that far away, you can do a couple jobs for me and I'll pay you and you can buy me a new broom. And that solves that problem. Okay then. Alright. I keep saying I got other stuff to do and don't have time to fool with this, but don't that shifter look pretty? Made that long time ago when that guy was just a little feller. And there's a video of him shifting the truck. Alright, I gotta quit, but I got the juices flowing and I'm kinda excited. I'm seeing stuff I gotta do, and stuff I already did, and stuff I should do. Stuff. You remember how it is?
No, not really.
Just pretend you're a big truck. Overdrive. That's what it looks like when you knock a can of Fix-A-Flat off a high place and it pokes a hole in it and sprays everywhere. Right, bud?
Right.
Alright, here's what we're gonna pull in. It needs a little love. Easy girl. Alright, this one's in. It needs some attention. I need to put some new taillights on it. These ones on it, they work sometimes and sometimes they don't. Man, it seems to me it'd be a good thing to have them work all the time. I'm not going to have time to fix my lift, but I am going to have to lift the truck because the transmission's leaking. I think the pan gasket and the seal on the shift shaft. Let's see what else. I need to put new tires on it. The tires that are on it have good tread, but they're weather cracked and old tires, so we can get rid of them. The back tires are good. I bought those new whenever we first put this on the road, and she's only taken about half of her life off doing burnouts. Let's see, what else do we need to do? We need to put a heater in it. I think it might need some new wiper blades, maybe. There's some videos on how I put a wiper motor from the back of a S10 Blazer in there, electric. Let's see, could use a good cleaning. It's gotten kind of dirty. Probably ought to rattle can white them panels and put them in. I gotta put a heater in it. Did I say that? And there's no tunage either. No radio. Maybe we can rig a radio without it looking too unsightly. What do we need to do on the hood? Let me go raise the hood. Alright, another thing we need to do is, oh look, some dirt daubers are growing in there. I need to get rid of that fan. It works alright as long as you're moving, but if you stop moving it ain't too good. I don't know, but what the thing might have started leaking. I don't know, I need to look into that. If you sit in hot 98 degree weather, sitting idle should get a little warm. So I think I'm gonna put an electric fan on it and a controller, and if that radiator is leaking, I might need to do something better. I don't know. We'll check that out. It shouldn't be. I paid $400 and some dollars to have it record. And the old 350 Pontiac runs like a champ, but probably could use the oil change since I don't remember the last time I did that. and I need to fix the transmission from leaking. And I might need to stack another air cleaner on there. Other than that, it's good. Alright, and this is a day of experimentation. This old truck, it's been some time since it was painted. And she's looking a little raggedy. So, I grabbed this and my little spray thing and scrubbed the paint with a Scotch-Brite. And then I put some linseed oil on it right there. I kind of like it. It kind of shines it up. I think that's what we're going to do on the rest of it. This truck needs a little love. It's been sitting outdoors. So, I really ought to paint the roof. I've been thinking about getting the rust off it and putting some kind of lace paint job up there just for the heck of it, I don't know if we'll get time for that this trip because it's got to roll in 2 weeks, but we gotta do some stuff like that around here. It takes a little lot to keep everything maintained, and me not painting that this fall will take a little heat off. It's smarter anyways. I don't know why. Sometimes it's just you get smarter the more you think about it. Anyways, I think a little man's gonna start scuffing and buffing. He said that looks like fun. It's like cutting the grass when I was 11. I thought that looked like fun. But then I figured out it wasn't. Like driving a dump truck. I thought it'd be big fun to drive a dump truck. I did it for about 3 weeks. It weren't fun no more. I went in the house and got some of them things. Them are awful tasty. I don't know if I feel like jacking this thing up. I got some company coming. Company I want to see. So I think I'm just gonna scuff the truck. Help the little guy scuff the truck. That's what I'm gonna do. After I eat my popsicle. Or maybe I'll do some more assessing. Alright, let me tell you the next crazy idea I come up with. I was working away with a Scotch-Brite pad and some water. I thought, this is kind of labor intensive. And the little man did too. That's why he had to go to the bathroom. That's tricks the little fellers use. Oh yeah, I gotta go into the bathroom. What took you so long? Well, I got distracted. Mom wanted me to clean my room. Alright, I got distracted there. So I'm scrubbing away with a Scotch-Brite pad, and I'm thinking this is kind of labor intensive. And then I remembered I bought this at a pawn shop some time ago, and it had a Velcro backer on it. I thought, I bet you that Scotch-Brite pad will stick to it, and it will. So now I'm using water and a Scotch-Brite pad and this nifty little DA. It's cleaning it up nice. I'm going to show you in a minute what it looks like with a little linseed oil on it afterwards. Here we see the young man with his tongue stuck firmly in his cheek, sanding the roof of the vehicle and spraying water. And he seems to like it better with a mechanical device. Enough spraying of the water. You'll have to go get more if you run it all out. You just need a little bit. This right here might be one of my smarter ideas of the day. Yes sir. Scotch-Brite on a Velcro backed sanding disc. Now when it dries a little bit, I think we'll put some linseed oil on it. It worked out pretty cool because, let me set this down somewheres. Up here, it's flaking off pretty bad. But it took the stuff that was flaking off down to the white. And here, there's some blue under there, it looks like. A little white, it just kind of... What are you doing?
I'll off the bucket a little bit.
From the spray bottle? What are you going to do when the spray bottle's empty?
I'll fill it up.
Okay. Alright. The hood and all is dried off pretty good, so I'm going to put some linseed oil on it now. I already put linseed oil on this fender, as you'll recall. It's been a few hours now. It's still a little shiny, just a little bit. I did get some water on it and scrub it a couple times, so I think I might hit it again. But let's see how this turns out. Let's see if we like it. You want to?
Sure.
Well, that air conditioner is a lot colder since I tuned it up. Oh, and don't let your rags stay in the shop. They'll catch on fire all by themselves. And that's not good in your shop. Right, bud? Alright, I got the hood halfway done so you can see what's up. Linseed oil, no linseed oil. Linseed oil, no linseed oil. I'm going to do that and bring you back. Alright, that's not really the direction I expected the day to take, but hey, that's okay. It's hard work, man. I worked up a sweat. But the whole truck's been sanded with a Scotch-Brite and hit with linseed oil. Maybe I'll come back in the morning and get a video of how it looks after it's cured a little bit and show you that. But I like it. Alright. Now I need to get into the real meat and potatoes of the project, which involves, right there's the heater part of it. Well, our company has done arrived, so I guess I'm gonna have to ring the bell my own self. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna try to do some exciting stuff in between this boring stuff over here. Lots of people, I've had people say, I'm never gonna watch you again. You don't work on that 46 Ford. Now I work on it and the views in the tank. But that's okay. I'm still gonna build that truck. We're just gonna try to do something that might be more attractive in between. Work on this and some other stuff and so on. So don't forget to go to MrHeavyChevy.com where you can buy t-shirts. There's hood. It's getting cold, you know. Hoodies are available. You can buy those. Other stuff. There's cool stuff. Just go see it. Check it out. Just do it for me, please. Don't make me beg. Alright. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Commenting. Thank you. Alright, it's Sunday morning. I suppose it's been 12 hours or better. It's dry to the touch now. And a little shiny. Just a little. I think I like it. I'm most impressed with the roof. The roof was pretty rough looking. Look at that. I put a lot more on the roof just because it's rougher. It's a little sticky. I think that's a good thing. Alright, I gotta go make some videos now.